Hey everyone, I'm Franny. Welcome to Paws and Paint Studio. If you are new here, I look forward to getting to know you. Please introduce yourself in the comments below, and if you're returning, thank you for hanging out with me again. I would love it if you would drop me a note in the comments to let me know that you were here. Okay, July 18th. Still plugging away here. I have an idea for this page. I just kind of feel like doing something. Oh, look how painty that is. That's not exactly what I was thinking, but I was thinking that I kind of want to put some color on this page. And since I have red, white, and blue here, I'm probably going to do something of that nature. I am going to start with my magazine images, as I always do, just to kind of, I don't know, kind of break up the page a little bit. And maybe I'll put some washi down. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. This will just give a little something of interest to the background, I think. Once I do my thing on it. And I do have an idea of what I would like to do. But that doesn't mean that's what's going to be done, because that's just not how it always, usually, sometimes, very often works out for me. Do you guys ever do that? You start out with an idea and then end up way off in a different direction? Yeah, I kind of feel like that's the story of my life a lot of times. All right. So let's see here. That's what I've chosen. That's what I'm going to work with. So I'm just going to figure out how I want to place it all. Yeah, I think that works. These are my items for this page, but we'll get to that shortly. I'm going to glue these down and I will be right back. Okay, so I've got my magazine images glued down, and I think that my next step is, I wanted to use some gesso, but it's not looking good for the gesso situation. So I have this DecoArt Americana Premium white paint, acrylic white paint. I don't know, this is pretty old, so I haven't painted in ages, and I know good and well that my paint is old. So I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we're gonna try it. I'm just gonna, ouch, bash my knee into my desk. Gonna spread it on with a spatula, assuming it will work. Oh, wow. I can honestly say I wasn't expecting that. My goal is not to cover, oops, definitely not to cover that. But just to kind of, I guess, give the page some interest and sort of blend things a little bit more into the background, if that makes any sense. Because the next thing I want to do is put a stencil on here, and I just want to create some layers today. I don't want to, like I said, I don't necessarily want to cover anything up, but I just want to do something kind of different. All right, I like that. So I'm going to let that dry, and I'm going to go put this on something else. Ooh, I know what I'm going to put it on already. I'm going to put it right, whoa. Well, my glue stick just fell somewhere. I'm gonna put it right onto my drop paper because I would like to keep making fun drop paper that I can use in my art. Okay guys, I will be back as soon as this is dry. We're not totally dry, but dry enough that I'm going to move on. And I have these bingo daubers. I'm going to try this out and just see what we get from this. Oh, that's super messy. It's not exactly what I had in mind, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it. In fact, I think my next move is just going to be to blot some of this up. I like that even better, actually. Wow. All right. Let's see what we can make of it. So this is definitely covered up more than I intended to. Again, I'm not mad about it. And that's kind of the fun of art, is just being flexible and seeing where it takes you. So I'm totally okay with what I've got going on here. Totally okay. Ooh. All right. Well, all right, guys. I like that. I'm just gonna let this dry for a moment, and I will be back. Actually, I'm probably gonna let it get really good and dry, because when I start sticking things, gluing things to this, I really want to make sure it's dry and ready to go. So I will be back as soon as this is dry. All right, guys, we're back. So this is way more pink than I had hoped for. I was really hoping for more like this. It came out of this dauber, which would have led me to believe it would be red, but it's not. So that's okay. We're gonna deal with this flap because I have this, I went to the dry cleaners this day, so I will put that on here, and that's going to give me a blank page for yesterday. So what I will most likely do is just put some kind of art something on this side at another time, because it's been a few days since I worked on this last, and this page is July 18th, and today in my world it is August 20th. I have done not one page in my August journal and would really like to. So I'm trying to bust out some pages here so I can move on. All right, so I'm just gonna fold that flap over and get it out of the way for now. Let's see. Okay, we did parameters in the fish tank. So this is my printable that indicates that. I ordered a filter for under the kitchen sink. I ran some errands. My notes don't indicate it, but something else did that I filmed this day. I had this out. So we'll find a place for it. Nope, I like it better on bottom. And my notes say that I made onion rings this day to go with some sandwiches that I made, and they were terrible. That's funny. This is what I filmed. I made this, painting was made for me by a friend, and I wanted to be able to stand it up. It's on a canvas, so I made a back for it so it would stand up. And then it was our baby goddaughter's, no, it wasn't her birthday. It was her brother's birthday. So she was eating cake, and Mama sent us a picture, and it's so stinking cute. Oh my gosh, messy baby. I'm gonna put this down here. I already know that because I want that to go over here because I went to the hangar today to get one of our logbooks out of the plane. And oh, and I noticed that the plane was leaking hydraulic fluid, so I sent that to my husband so he could figure out what to do with that. And I made ranch dressing seasoning. I like to make my own ranch, so I make my own seasoning. And I feel like I want a backing for these now. So, ooh, this is pretty. Okay. This has paper on the back for journaling, so I'm thinking maybe I could do something like this, and then I could write on the back. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to cut this just right in half, or close to it, something similar to half. And we'll stick this on with washi. All right, I just need to move these things for a moment. All right, let me stick these down real quick. All right, okay, washi. No, I'm thinking maybe this. Yeah, that's kind of cool. These are my washi selections for this month, or one of my washi selections. Each month I try to pick out like 5 or 6 washi tapes and set them on my desk so they're right in front of me, and hopefully I will use them. That is the goal that I have. But I think that I do use them more when they're sitting out in front like that, out in front of me. But unfortunately, it's just not getting used fast enough. It takes so long to use stuff up, guys. All right, I'm going to use some tape to stick this down. double-sided tape. All right. All right, and I need some sort of a, maybe I'll just do a label. Oh, I just saw some really cute labels over here. I wonder if there's any chance I'll be able to find them again. Oh, here they are. Aren't these pretty? Tons of printables. Oh my gosh. I just can't. This is a great 4th of July one. Look at that, red, white, and blue. I might save that out and see if I can use it. I still got a little bit more time in July that I need to finish up. What was this on? Oh, just, I have too much of everything. Okay. Which one? I think maybe this one. Gives me a little room to write in. Not that I need a whole bunch. Oh, so this goes over here. Anytime I cut something out of a printable, it goes in here. And then I can cut everything else out and file it. I don't like having pages of printables that only have 1 or 2 items cut out. That drives me bonkers. I feel like it makes the pages flop around and then they're unorganized and I don't know. Okay, that'll go there. And then these 2 can go down here. I think I was thinking about putting this on here maybe. Yeah, I like that. And guess what this is? It's a sticker. Do you know what that means? We've satisfied the sticker requirement. Oh, you don't know what that means? So let me tell you. Excuse me. Our friend Allison over at AJ's Inspired Life has given herself a challenge and invited all of us to play along with her. So every month she randomly picks an item, which will be the item of the month. And the challenge is to use that item on every page of our journals during that month. Yeah. And it's a great way to use up our stuff. This month it's stickers. So we're going to see if there's R-A-N-C-H. Yes, we can spell ranch. We have enough stickers. R-A-N. I like to start with the middle letter. So if you guys have been around for a minute and remember that my channel is called Paws and Paints Studio, then you will understand what you are hearing, assuming you hear it. I often hear it whenever I play back my videos, but that is my bulldog in the background snoring. And he is always ever present. Hence the name. But I actually named my studio long before he came along. I've always had dogs. And yeah, so he's just a very welcome member of the pack now. Okay, no, I'm not going to use those. Let's see if I have anything on here. She's all glued down. Wonderful. Let's just stick wonderful. Oh no, let's put happy on there because she's a happy baby. Oh yes, that is so perfect. All right, got some stickers. Need to glue this down. Glue stick, glue stick. Anyone see it? Do you see it? Here it is. Okay. Since I'm trying to kind of blast through some pages, I'm going to call this one good enough and move on to the 19th. So I thank you all for hanging out with me. I hope that you enjoyed watching me do this simple little page. I hope that you did something more creative than I did. But above all, I hope that you're living your best life. And thank you all for being here. I'll talk to you again real soon. Bye for now, guys.